Nah, but you know what I mean? Like nobody questions your pen, man. You know what I mean? That ain't a thing. I think
They
it's just
can't.
that
You
how
Appreciate it.
can't.
how you know what I mean? Like
Appreciate it.
you know what I
Top
mean?
one of the
Like
top. You know
my
what I
man
mean?
got a
Dude.
cosign. You know what I mean? From the goat.
Yeah,
You know what I
it.
mean?
Oh
Humble.
yeah, yeah, yeah. That was
All right.
exciting.
Now you want to get humble. Yeah, all right.
Nah,
He's like,
You
yeah, I
ain't want
did,
to talk
didn't I?
about it.
nah.
Yeah.
That.
What was that about? Because you had recently put something about what was it? A member of D12 had mentioned you, like in a
Oh
tweet.
yeah, nah, Conniver. Yeah, that he's just like he gave me a nod. Like that's the homie from. I mean, if y'all familiar with my testimony, there was a little point in time where I was rocking with Bizarre and Proof really heavy. You know what I'm
Oh
saying?
wow.
Flying back and forth to Detroit. I was supposed to sign to Shady, and after they kind of like kept playing games with what type of music they wanted to hear from me. And this isn't Eminem. I never met Eminem. There's like a chain of command, and as far as you can get is like Paul Rosenberg. And once he approves, then you're gonna get to Eminem. So
Mm.
I always wondered if Eminem heard my stuff. I've been on his radio station. I've done a bunch of stuff. We got mutual friends, but I'm not sure if at one point Eminem even lived on my block and I didn't even know it. He lived in Newark, New Jersey for a little
Wow.
while.
Wow.
So yeah, let's like I've been so close yet so far. So anyways, with when I was running with D12, well, mainly Bizarre and Proof, after Proof passed, that had stopped. But I had already met Conniver, and as far as D12 goes, he was my favorite. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
he rapped his butt off. And yeah, he just gave me a nod on Twitter the other day, like, yo, your pen been crazy since you was battling with Proof in them. So I was like, wow, that meant a lot. You know what I'm saying? And then more recently, um, a mutual friend who has been kind of working at the Shady Records camp. He this is gonna sound like a super flex, but since we talking about it, at word is Eminem, not word is, I got the receipts to prove it, but Eminem heard my Christian rap music and was like, yo, your man is a beast. Like,
Wow.
so
That's dope.
yeah,
Hallelujah
yeah,
all
yeah,
day.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah,
That's
When you
so
dope.
got that
it was
news, you
dope.
was like,
Bro,
I
I
was
couldn't
locked.
believe it. I couldn't believe it. It's just like, yo, you know what? You see all these, like, I know why I do this, and the flesh is wicked, so I gotta constantly remind myself, like, yo, you're doing this for the hip hop head that has found Christ, and you're doing it to edify that person. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying?
Right.
And then
Right.
also to reach those that, like, I remember what the truth did for me is when my man was playing me a whole bunch of these other dudes. I was like, whack, 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 and then he played the truth, and at the time, the truth was multi-syllable rhyme scheme, and that's what like spoke to me. Like it made
Right.
me like his music, and then after I started to like his music, the message started to minister to me. So
Mm.
it's like, I want to be that for somebody. That's my objective. That's my goal, right? But when you're working hard at your art, you know what I'm saying? I don't just want to do a whole bunch of good bars. I want to make masterpieces. I want
Right.
my music to be good. I concentrate on the hooks, the bridges, the song structure, the cohesiveness in the album. I'm a rap nerd. I think about it all. I'm sitting there adding instrumentation, like you do this, composing. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Right.
So you do all of this stuff, and just because it doesn't come from a certain camp, or it just gets written off, and you'll see the discussions, and it's like, yo, who the best rappers in CHH as far as lyrics, and you never mention.
Mm.
It's always people I respect, the J Montes. If
Yeah.
if you ask me, I'm gonna be like, yo, J Monte, Gemstones, Bizzle, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
And it's like, yo, all these dudes, and Datin don't get mentioned, right? So you be
Right.
like, that, okay, whatever, God. It's one of those things where you just gotta, you know what I'm saying? Like forget your flesh.
Right.
And then
And then
you
you see this.
wake up, and you see a text convo with your man and Eminem.
Yeah.
And you know what I'm saying? And you
Yeah.
just like, you know what? Can't nobody tell me nothing right now.
Right.
I don't care if I'm mentioned by any of these cats. Like
Right,
the GOAT
right.
just said that I'm dope. Like,
Yeah.
That's it.
yo,